Hello there to my new viewers. Welcome to God Conscious Twin Flame 1111. My name is Pamela. I want to welcome you to my channel. I'll be posting this on 2 channels as I've been inspired to start to do weekly general readings for the collective. I am so grateful and honored to be able to do this on behalf of God and the angels and my team, who have given me all the guidance to be a vessel on this journey of life. I'm moving my angel up because I need her a little closer. So I already prayed over, meditated, and shuffled the deck, as well as cut and laid the spread for you today. I always pray over first because I'm asking for the guides and the angels to provide me with a clear view reading for the general population and with the information that they need for you to have in order to have a great week and a blessed week. So I normally in my other channel read Bible verse, and I'm going to do that here now, but I'm going to do this one differently. I'm just going to open up. So they brought me right to Psalm 99. The Lord reigns, let the peoples tremble. He dwells between the cherubim, let the earth be moved. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is high above all the people. Let them praise your great and awesome name. He is holy. So the message really is to be more conscious of how God is working in your life on a daily basis, and in some instances on a minute-to-minute basis. I have been blessed to be able to do readings for a collective on the Twin Flame journey, and now I feel blessed to be able to do it for the general population who might be seeking some guidance and inspiration on their path. So I'm going to begin with what the overall energy is for the general public, and it's the King of Swords energy, striving to maintain mental flexibility. Striving to maintain mental flexibility. There's this beautiful fleur-de-lis on the crown chakra. So trying to maintain between pages childlike curiosity and being mentally flexible, not putting yourself in a box, not putting other people in a box. You have come a long way. Whoever it is that I'm talking to today, you've come a long way on this spiritual journey. And this is really a great place to strive to be at if you're not there already. And the ability to maintain balance is a daily responsibility. It is by way of working through the emotional realm, the spiritual realm, the physical realm, our families, our environment, our workspaces, just trying to stay in the center of balance on all of those things. So that's a really good energy. Now, on the negative, or potentially what could be negative, if you're being a little controlling, they're asking you to take a step back and try to be more authoritative than controlling. State your beliefs. Don't attach an expectation that they're going to do things exactly the way you do them, or that they should even. They may have a better way. But you want to be able to give people the power to use their minds and make errors. So for some of you, if you're a parent, you wouldn't rob your child of all the joys and blessings that are available to them in life don't try to rob their lessons either. Those lessons are very powerful for their development. So you want to be authoritative, but don't try to control the situation, is kind of the overall message for this week. So in your first position, which we call the work position, we have the hanging man. And what this typically represents is giving up society and the ways of the world to move into a more complete cosmic awareness. So there are some of you out there who are really seeking some more spiritual revelations. You're moving away from the societal norms, and you're kind of just hanging in the middle of both worlds, the physical world and this spiritual, supernatural world, and trying to seek a new perspective. And that's really a powerful place to be, because we're no longer seeking approval from society. We're no longer seeking approval from people around us. We are really trying to get into our intuitive selves and into a more God-conscious self. And it might be feeling a little uneasy for some of you, because it is not our norm. We've been conditioned away from that. So it can be a little uncomfortable because this is new to us. Some of you are newly on this journey, is what they told me when I started this reading, and are facing some decisions. There's some work and family situations I'm getting out of this that are causing, that are really going in a good direction, but they're causing you some reflection. They're not going maybe as well as you would have liked. You're waiting for signs of success, maybe with your children or your workspace, maybe in your relationship. You started dating and you're getting along, and you're not sure what actions to take to push that romance forward. The encouragement always is, if you feel like you have to push, do nothing and wait on the angels and guides, God the Father, to give you an answer. You have a lot to be grateful for. It looks to me like unexpected. If you don't currently have a very happy home life, that is on its way. It is coming to you. And if you're what they're telling me is that you might be in this between both worlds, the natural world of everyday life and this supernatural world of, there's got to be a higher meaning to all of this. There's got to be more. This just can't be it. This 9-to-5 drudgery, or this, routine, or whatever your daily grind is. This is saying that you're looking at it and saying there's got to be a new way, and you're kind of waiting for the signs of how to get to that new way, possibly. Waiting to see how it really works, if it's really true. This is people that are new on the journey. Again, they said to me, they're reminding me of that. I'm not sure what actions to take. In the prayer and meditation in the spiritual realm, you want to just start praying and meditating. Praying is speaking desires of your heart, a prayer of, maybe somebody to be healed. Maybe it's, for direction. Meditating is sitting with a quiet mind, waiting for an inspiration or an idea. If you're new in this, for those that they keep telling me that, you want to start to journal, you want to pray, you want to meditate. If you can only meditate for 3 minutes, set a timer, with the idea of stilling your mind. If there's thoughts that come through that are, start to question them. Don't take on what's not relevant, meaning, it's going to want you to be interrupted from your meditations. It's going to say, oh, well, you forgot to do this, or you don't have time for that, or for doing meditation, and you've got A, B, and C, and you've got to get the dinner ready, or make the grocery list. Or they're saying, write down anything that's important, and just go back to, thank you, I will deal with that after I'm done with my meditation. Because that when you start to get still, this happy family life outcome will materialize much more rapidly, is what I'm hearing. As a matter of fact, so rapidly that they gave you the Eight of Wands, which is a swift moving energy waiting. It's kind of like inspiration. Something did come, or something is coming to help you get back on path, or to maintain the path. So to be watchful. The doves always remind me of the divine. He's got something coming to you. There's a message coming to you. There's a burst of energy coming to you. So if you've been tired or lethargic lately, just wait on God. He's coming. It's coming. Whatever it is that you're waiting on is going to come through. It might have come through. For some of you, it's showing me a celebration card. So for this week, you might be engaging in some celebrations. You yourself might be planning a party. Don't worry, everything is going to work out really well, is what this reading is telling me. Oh, sorry about that. A little interruption with new company. So going to go back to where I left off. Okay, so some of you are looking for a new perspective, a new way of doing things, and getting out of where you're at, as far as, the ways of the world, between the ways of the world and the ways of the supernatural world. You will have some fast-moving energy coming towards you that will bring excitement, and for some of you, it might be a birth, unexpected, maybe an unexpected pregnancy. This is such a beautiful card because of all the light that is surrounding this family. The children, the heart chakra is so pure. And then the crown chakra around the baby, they are the closest things to God, and they are really, the intention is to watch them and to learn from them on how they navigate through life, because they are so simple. And I know it seems surreal to go to such a simple way of thinking, to kind of be an empty vessel. They haven't been conditioned. They don't, have all these judgments. They just go from moment to moment. They're hungry. They cry. They get fed. They don't have, well, mommy didn't feed me yesterday. They don't have, well, is she going to feed me today? Or, they have that wonderment of, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Maybe not the baby, but the little boy in this picture. So they want you to be like a little child. God wants you to be like a little child. And although we have, a new endeavor, a new project, or maybe it's a new relationship, and you're trying to figure out what your next steps are, just kind of be in meditation, be in contemplative, and then you might be out having a lot more fun than maybe what's the right way to put that? Then maybe you should. You might be overindulging more than you should. With all this that's going on, you might be running a little bit. For others of you, you do have good cause to celebrate. Maybe you did find out about the birth of a child. Maybe you are looking to get pregnant and you got the news. So because this is a general reading, there's a lot of information, and what resonates with you is for you specifically. I kind of get this is a positive card, but because of the positioning it's in, this represents you and your role in all of this. And so you could very well be celebrating victories over a job, victories over your family, victories over the possibilities of this new energy coming in. You might feel victorious in that. So But for others of you, it's overindulgence, and you want to slow down and really take a look at what you're doing, and whether or not it's in your best interest to continue to go down those roads. Now, even in celebration, whoever this is, I mean, you're a great communicator, you enjoy people, but you might be a little bit masked. You might have on a mask, and that could be why we're in this, because you realize that you're in a mask and you want it to go away and you're not sure how. So just kind of stay tuned. You have the Palace of Swords, which is really, if you take a look, it's an environment that can promote clear thinking. And that's really what you want to do. You want to find an environment that promotes clear thinking. For others, you might be clouded in your thinking. So they're asking you to just be still and get clear, because the mind is so powerful that it can either have emotional biases and judgments, or it can be able to obtain that global perspective. So yeah, definitely confirmed. There's a lot of you that are moving from this three-dimensional world into a more spiritual realm. And then the Ace of Coins, which means there's a new opportunity in material matters, money, health. Maybe you got a good report from the doctor, or you will get a good report this week from the doctor. The resources for your project could be coming with this card. And then the final card for this week is the Star. So yeah, it is going back to you getting a higher perspective on life and on situations and on what's happening in your world and on your inner world, because the Star represents the inner world. The Star represents the subconscious mind. See how she's pouring water, which represents the subconscious. And she's in the cosmos pouring this water, and she's really trying to get a feel for what it's like to be in this state of beingness as opposed to this state of doingness. You got a lot of the states of beingness here. You're just sitting here. You're enjoying your family up here. You have outside influences that are going to create energy. You have the Hanging Man. So there is a push on beingness for many of you on this coming week. So be aware that sometimes doing nothing is actually doing something, is what they're saying. Doing nothing is sometimes doing everything. It's a meditative state they want you to be in. They want you to quiet the mind. They said that in the Palace of Swords, so that you can gain clarity. It also represents hope and seeing the next appropriate step. So they're saying if you meditate, you will see the next step on this venture, on this pursuit that has you kind of stumped, like you started it but you don't know how to finish it. I'm going to close out this reading with, I'm sorry I didn't mention it, but this is the Tarot of Dreams by Sarah Marchetti. It's just one of the most beautiful tarot sets. My other tarot is from that I'm going to do for you now is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and this is really a great deck. It gives us a lot of good, clear information and advice. So we're going to see what they have to say to us today for the week of June 11th through June 17th to help wrap up this reading for the collective, this general reading. I don't know who this is for, but you do. The angels and guides will take you right to this reading when you're meant to hear it and see it. There is no accidents or coincidences. There is divine intervention, interruption by the divine, and guidance by the divine. And that's kind of the reminder. For this reading. Divine intervention, allow it to work. Allow it to work. Finding balance. So sure enough, they want you to find balance between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, the emotional realm and the psychological realm. They want you to find balance, and with your time, and then seek. So they're really clear for this reading. They want you to seek divine guidance for your next move on this business venture. And then they want you to listen. So, I don't know who this is for, guys, but yep, they're asking you to find balance, to seek the divine wisdom, and then to listen to it. So, it's one thing we pray, a lot of us just pray, and we don't realize that our prayers get answered. But we don't see it that way, so we really want to retrain our minds to, when we pray, the little thing that was an answered prayer isn't such a little thing. It's a big deal because your prayer got answered. So you want to train yourself to start to see those answers. You want to train yourself to start to see how God is moving in your life, and how the divine is moving, and how your angels and guides are trying to get you to move forward. It may feel like you're stuck because they want you to clear something that's no longer serving you, but that's okay, because you will come out victorious. There is much more to be had on the spiritual side than on that egoic or physical plane. It's getting that peace that surpasses all understanding, and they want to move you toward that. Rather than going like, having these roller coaster rides in your life, or this doldrum, kind of boredom. They want you to start to seek more guidance, and they're buzzing in my ear saying yes, yes, yes. They want you to seek the higher realms for your next move, for your divine purpose, for your happiness. I just said happiness. And so there's 2 2s in here on this spread that I just laid out. And 2s are typically angelic guidance. They represent angelic guidance. And you have 2 3s. So for whoever that resonates, it would be, you might be seeing 2s and 3s in your daily activities. 222, 333. Maybe in a car license plate or on the clock. Those are your angels trying to get your attention. So just be aware that they are trying to get through to you. They want you to seek them, and that they will get you to where you need to go. That this week you should be meditative and contemplative, so that they can start to give you the messages, and then you could start to tell that they're the messages from the divine to get you on path, to redirect you, to help you with whatever it is that you whatever you need. They're there for you. So I want to thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We will be doing more general readings moving forward. If you need a personal reading, please feel free to click the links below. And if you just want to donate, donations are appreciated. They really have helped me keep this channel going. And then my divine inspiration, because I was meditating, got me to do general readings for the general population. So I'm really excited. I hope you are too. Sending you blessings of love and peace.